What's up, man? Hey, man, sorry the way I'm dressed, man. I gotta do community service tomorrow. So, you know. DUIs ain't no joke, player. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, Jeff and I had DUI stories. We turn them into jokes. There's only a true comic will turn this tragedy into a joke. Only a true comic can talk about his mother dying and still get a laugh. So give it up for Isaac Hayes. Bruce Jingles, give it up for Bruce. I've never heard anybody talk about their mama dying, identifying about it, and make it into a funny, man. That's a true comedian right there, man. That's what I'm talking about. A true comic. Jeff would call me up at night sometimes, talking about, I had to talk him off the ledge a few times, talking about going, hey, what should I do, what should I do? He was mad about something. I go, Jeff, I'm going to tell you the right thing to do. I ain't going to tell you what I would do. I don't want you in jail too. I'm going to tell you what God would tell us to do, man. So you make up your own mind, dude. You know what I mean? But that's how it was, bro. Jeff got a DUI one night and turned it into a joke the next night. You know what I'm saying? And he had the funniest DUI jokes, man. The one he talking, I don't know if you never heard the one where he got pulled over right by his house. Right by his house, he was like, what's right there? He's like, hey. He said the cop came up to the car talking about, roll your window down. He just tried to be all cool. You push the button, the wrong button, and the seat went all the way back. He said, I kept my cool. I just rolled the window down. Can I help you, officer? But gave him away that he was drunk. He called him Ossifer. I got my DUI, man. But I was drunk and I got hungry, so I went to In-N-Out. I didn't know it was a checkpoint. Got bright lights and a long line of cars, huh? In-N-Out. I was in on Friday night, out Monday morning. That was what my hamburger was all about. Don't ever get drunk and get hungry, because that's when you get in trouble. The other time I went drunk, I went to a taco truck, I went to get live. I didn't know it was a SWAT truck, man. I ordered taco, give me tacos, just give me 3, I know how to make 6. Get out of here, we have a hostage situation. I don't want no sausage. I thought I had funny DUI jokes, but Jeff, I didn't even know this, man. I learned a lot about Jeff after Jeff was left us, man. I didn't know a lot about Jeff. I never heard the joke, he got his DUI at Lake Mead. You ever heard that one? Oh my God, that was the funniest DUI. I had never heard a joke this funny. This fool said, you ever been, I got a DUI in the lake. How did they get a DUI in the lake? Cop pulls over and says, ski-doo, whatever. He pulled over and says, where? It's a lake. No curb. You go, why were you swerving? There's waves. You know how embarrassing that is? You're going to jail in the back of a ski-doo. Man, dude, that was the funniest stuff I ever heard. Jeff, man, he's the only one who can turn a joke of getting stabbed and make it funny. Why? People still quote that joke, man. Why? Oh, my God. Oh, man. See, I met Jeff before. I met 1992. Me and Chris Simpson right there at a club called the Laugh Stop in Montclair. We used to go out there, drive all the way out there just to get stage time. And there was this little kid up there, man. They had a contest. Funniest contest or whatever. I didn't care. I just wanted stage time. But Jeff won that fool. That guy won. He would do jokes. He would turn around and do the setup, and then he'd turn around and do the punchline. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the night he took that picture. same picture out. To my, I still send out my old pictures out, man. I get there, I go to wait for Gilbert. Like, that's me. You know what I mean? You know, getting old, you know, it's getting old, it gets cold sometimes, you know what I mean? And it's messed up when you run into people from junior high school you haven't seen since junior high school. You know what I mean? And they get mad because you don't recognize them. That happened to me last week, man. They got mad at me, they didn't recognize. I go, you weren't bald in junior high school. You didn't have hair growing out of your nose. Oh man, she was mad. 1992, man. But now his son, see his son up here? This brother did the voice of Sheen. Jimmy Neutron, ain't that son? And his son honors him by wearing the hairdo that Sheen had. You know? That's love right there, man. That's love. I ain't got no sons. I got daughters, man. My daughters are in their 30s, man. Jeff saw my daughters born. No, he didn't see them born, but he saw them when they were born. I was one of them strict dads, man. You know what I mean? I was over strict. I overdid it because they didn't get boyfriends until like in their 30s, homeboy. I would go down to the school, tell you, but stay away from her. She hit 30 and still single. I go, somebody better come get her. I've been married for 38 years, so I was married empty, man. I married a chola, don't flash, you don't let me leave, man. No, actually I've been married 38 years, but we've been together since elementary. I know, that's crazy, man. Oh, no, I was in 3rd grade, and she was a cafeteria lady, man. She liked it in me. I was just using her for the hairnets. To the homies. But man, yeah, Jeff. Let me tell you guys something. Back in the 90s, early 90s, man, Latino comics didn't exist. We did, but we were all individuals, you know what I mean? And the comedy clubs, they didn't let us in because they already had their 3. They had George, Carlos, and Paul. That's all they needed. They covered the quota. They didn't want to get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? With that affirmative action, they had to cover. So they would tell us no, they wouldn't let us in because they said we were too ethnic. So we had to form a club of us, and we just go to bars in East LA and the clubs in South Central. The black comics took us in. They would let us get up on stage. Thank you, love. That's why Eric Blake's here. That's right. Jeff can do any room, white crowds, Latino crowds, and black crowds. That's what that fool can do right there. That's a gift. You know what I mean? So we went and started back in the east side, on the east side over there. It was called, oh my God, they had like so many names. This club was so dangerous, they had to change this bar every month because people were afraid to go. Because they would change the name, because, oh, let's go, a new club. No, it's the same one that dude got shot last week. And those were our audiences in East LA, bro. And it sucked because they were funnier than we were. So you had to get good, you know what I mean? And that's how Jeff got the crowd work. That's what he learned. Because one night, trip out on this. Jeff was practicing his crowd work. He was new to it. And this guy had glasses. He said, hey, look at you, figure. Look at you, figure. Got glasses so thick, you can see into the future. And that fool didn't miss a beat, but yeah, I see you don't have one. Yeah, that's exactly what everybody did. Good night, everybody, good night. But that night he learned he'll never lose again, and he never did. That fool became one of the best crowd workers in the business. Jeff had jokes, but he would just use them as a net. Because he would ad-lib. And people loved him for that. And everybody that says it, I put up a post on Facebook, they got so many posts, so many comments, and they all said, a lot of them said, man, I remember I loved him. He was my favorite comic. We were sitting in front. He went off on us. He was dogging us. Everybody was saying that, how he made fun of them. And they loved it. Because he knew how to do it, right, without hurting people's feelings. You know what I'm saying? No, yeah. But that's where a lot of us got strong. That's where the beginning of the Latino comedy explosion was because of us. And a lot of these new comics, tonight I was able to see this dude, Bevels, is that his name? Bevels or Bevels? Okay, Bevels. Bevels or Bevels? What is it? Man, that fool was funny. And they said he was new. I go, he's new? He's been doing it forever, man. That's a natural right there, man. Give it up for that guy. That's your future comics right there, man. And I'm honored because a lot of these comics now, man, Victor, all these other guys, a lot of these comics are not even new anymore, but they came up years later. And we started it all. Later came Fluffy. Fluffy came later, you know what I mean? Yeah. He'll tell you. You know, and the thing is, Jeff never ever called me by name. There were some things that I found out about Jeff at his services. I didn't know that Jeff could sing. I wish I would have known. I would have had that fool singing more. Yeah. I would have, man, because I do music too. You know what I mean? I play. And yeah, you know what I mean? I said, and another thing I learned about Jeff, that he loved gardening. I didn't know he's a gardener. I wish I would have known that before. I would have really had something to get back on that fool. Because he used to call me Cholos en Barrio. And I had no comeback because it was true. Jeff never ever in the 34 years that I knew him ever called me by name. He either called me Cholos en Barrio back in the days, and then he called me later, he called me sir. He never called me by name, he always called me sir. Whenever he called me, he goes, sir, he would always call me sir. My wife called him sir because he always called me sir. Did the sir call? Yeah, I haven't heard from sir. You know, she always checked out, how's sir doing? I go, I don't know, I gotta call him and find out. She goes, sir, because he always called me sir, sir. He always told me, because you're my mentor. You and Rudy Moreno are my mentor. Yeah. And like a young pup gets his, gets the older dogs mad. He would do that to us sometimes. One time Rudy Moreno called me up, mad, Gil. You know what Jeff did? 2 o'clock in the morning, shows up to my house drunk, waking me up. I go, Jeff, go away, I'm sleeping. I shut the door and left. The next morning, this fool TP'd my house, man. Jeff TP'd his house.
I love it.
You couldn't stay mad at Jeff, though, man. I never got mad at Jeff, man. Jeff was always, that's one thing about it I love. He always respected me, man. He gave me so much love and respect. And I had to talk him off the ledge a couple of times. Things that happened, he told me, I go, Jeff, man, if that was me, I'd catch a case, bro. So, don't ask me, don't ever ask a cholo for advice on who lost stuff, because I would have caught a case. If I that happened to me, bro, but here's the right thing to do, Jeff. And fortunately, he did the right thing. And the last conversation, a deep conversation that me and Jeff had, is it was about God. Because Jeff knew I'm a God-fearing man. I'm not perfect, but I fear God. I'm a God-fearing man, and everything I am, everything I have is because of God. He saved me from a life that my friends are doing life without parole. All right? But God saved me from that, and I always got to give him the glory for that. And all my comic friends know that. He ain't perfect, but that brother's into God. You know what I mean? That's because God's into me. And so when Jeff, last conversation we had, it was deep. I don't know what happened, what he experienced when he almost passed away before that. But he had an experience with God. And when he was sharing with me, I was so happy to hear what I heard. So I hope to someday see my brother back up there. And, wherever we're going after, that's what I hope to see him. Because I believe I'll be there, and I pray to God that we're together, man. I pray you guys are with me too, man. I'm good enough for that. God bless. Where's JoJo? Is that parking lot again? He's just going out to the parking lot for some reason, really.
I'll say it for Gilbert. Fuck.
No, I'm just kidding. Give it up for Gilbert Esquivel one more fucking time. Let him here. Let him fucking hear. Y'all tired over here? What the fuck?